at least talk to people of.
I did
this
see
guy.
one great debation between Marquette and yourself. That was
Who's Marquette?
the Saint, the sinner.
Oh my God!
he got
You
destroyed,
guys
man.
like these guys?
Now look at that. Look at that. You hear irrelevant Captain Sheraho. You got Captain Stinky Cock next to Captain Sheraho. You know what a hoe is? Okay, so okay, good. You caught up. So anyways, then he just jumps in there talking about, yeah, he got destroyed. First off, nerd, nobody asked you anything. Second off, this boy got obliterated. So that's how we know that you're emotional about it. You're emotional about Marquette because Marquette already put you in line. You heard me? Yeah, you emotional. And what you did was the wrong thing because you didn't set yourself up. And we gonna work.
Okay, are you guys enemies?
He got destroyed.
Listen to it. Look at
Oh
him.
shit! Okay.
I can't even lie. Like Destiny did destroy him. It's not the fact that I agree with what he's saying, but it's just that was bad.
I like Sneak On. I think he's back.
I said that as
Now notice what kind of a clown Sneak Ho is. As he's saying that, Molestany calls him Snake Khan. You see, a weak man must find alliances for they can't stand strong on their own. A strong man can stand independent and take all that comes, huh?
Yeah, do you stand independent and take all that cum?
Notice, I never try to
no.
be buddy-buddy with anybody. I'm slapping helmets off left and
Guy over here is mental gymnastics his way into why having no friends is actually a good thing. Holy shit, what a fucking loser.
right. And if you guys check my record, if somebody want to speak up on it in the chat, you heard me? A couple of the people who thought they were beefing with me, apparently, somebody want to say what? Because somebody, I don't want to say nothing. You heard me? But y'all know what's up with me. Now, Sneeko starts babbling his lips about the big home, which is ironic because when my name came up, nobody knew who Marquette is, but now they know, and now they making up stuff. Fantastic. There was a question of who's Marquette. I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Clearly, they all watch my content, steal my shit, and then repeat it back to you like they smart. But the real question is not who is Marquette. The real question is who is Sneeko? That's the real question. And today we answer that question, ladies and saints. Yes, indeed. We got some work to go through. Shall we bring in the evidence? First, let me take a pause for the cause. You dig? I want to acknowledge via Cash App. Shout out to Dutch. He writes, "For they know not what they do." So true. They have not the foggiest idea of what they do. Man, shout out to George Kelly. Very consistent. Comes in with the tuition. Oh, and by the way, shout out to the ballers. Ivan comes through with the hundo. He writes, "Just wanted to hear you say baller alert one time." Baller alert. You dig? Shout out to the bosses. Also, shout out to Jonathan. Came in via Cash App. Writes, "Peace to the Saints." Yeah, we going in. This boy going, hey, somebody said, leave him alone. Sneeko changed his life. I made that stale face like, if he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. You heard me? And it's going to be his day. Carrying on. Let's see where we at. Shout out to Nick. He writes, "You have a way with words, sir. Peace and saints." I appreciate that. May I acknowledge Bitcoin Bandit writes, $6 Marquette versus Sneeko 304 and Molestany would go viral on FNF. You'd smoke both of them easily because they won't be able to use their online debate moves. Oh,
and
yeah,
then a
there's
prestigious
some
uni
funny
next to Harvard and come from old money. You were 100% right about the dating Starbucks women take. Like a single dude who does.
Thanks, bud.
stuff too. Like a nice young lady has sent me the clip of when he was babbling, and they tried to use the same tactics on Rolo that they tried to use on me, which is red herring, which is to say to distract from the point.
Can we go back to the politics?
Define that. What's the definition of a high value male? Like, come on, man. We've been discussing high value males for like years. Like, why are we playing games with definition? Shout out to Traveling with Trey. Travel with Trey. He writes, "For Sneeko's funeral, peace to the saints." Indeed, I show up to his funeral, put my dick out. You heard me? Just walk up in the front with my dick out. Anyway, shout out to Big Boy 62.
Bro, are you okay?
Shout out to Hassan. He writes, "Salam, just sending in tuition, peace to the saints." Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
I think a lot of these dudes are just actually fucking gay. They're actually sus as fuck. Which is cool, I guess. Like, I mean, I think that's like cool to like branch out and be diverse and LGBT positive, but I think this dude is gay. I think he's just gay. As much as they talk about like dicks and flopping out like their BBCs and all that shit, like.
Wahi wa barakatuh. Shout out to the real Muslims, not the fake fucking TV Muslims. You dig? Leafy is here. Clips writes his government name is Hubert. No lie, piece of what kind of nigga name is Hubert? Oh hell no! You know that's a shitty name, and you don't even English name in your first language. That's a fucking cornball name, Hubert. Hubert. I can't even imagine like getting no pussy and the bitch is calling you Hubert. Like you stroking her out. She's like Hubert. Can I call you Hugh for sure? Sure. Hugh. Like no, this is terrible. Who the fuck kind of parents? This man is a bastard. Had no daddy. Flex G writes. Is it ever reasonable to let my girlfriend know that you are down financially? Probably not a good idea because here's the thing. Unless you need her to break you off and you're pretty confident she's about to lay some greenbacks on you, keep your problems to yourself. And most importantly, tune in to a live I got upcoming. It's called...
It feels like Saint has just gotten angrier since he went against you.
Maybe. I don't know what it was like beforehand. I don't know anything about this dude.
Girlfriend, these insecurities. This seems to go directly with that. So keep that on the low. You dig? He writes and asks for money. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know if you want to ask. I mean, state what the issue is. And if she really messing with you, she going to turn it over to you. You heard me? If you let her know you got a money issue and she really rocking with you, she going to lay some greenbacks on you. You heard me? If you stressed out or you're a hardworking man, she should be kind enough to lay some warm punani on you. You heard me? That's love. That's how a woman got to love on you. He writes, I know she will help me out with it, man. Get the help if you need it. I mean, goddamn it. Why wait? He writes, will this affect our relationship in a negative way? Not if you can recover, but if you keep on losing, winning heals all things. But if you keep taking L's, yes, it's going to affect things. Absolutely. Shout out to Buzek. He writes, Andrew Tate doesn't really trust him either. Nobody trusts this sneaky motherfucker. I mean, when a motherfucker look like
Saints is a pussy chaser.
Isn't pussy. You misheard. No. I think he said pussy, but I think he misspoke. He's talking about getting a loan from your girlfriend. That's what this whole thing is talking about. Is getting money from your girlfriend if you're broke. That's what the whole conversation is.
Like a Bruno Mars knockoff. Yeah, you can't trust him. No. I mean, the motherfucker looked like a Vietnamese tour guide. Nah, I don't trust him. Shout out to Marcos. He writes, Sasson or nothing. Let's rid the internet of these clowns. Oh, indeed. Hassan writes, Islam says that men will lose protective jealousy for their women near the end of time. Indeed. You're right that the possessiveness is built into you. I like to think of it as dominance. You either have it or you don't. You can't build that. Right, which is to say, you have the makings of a man or you have the makings of a bitch. And this boy a bitch, straight up. Yeah, I really feel like that. Shout out to David. He writes, that's a nice shirt you're wearing. Thank you, brethren. I didn't link this one in the description, but I did link mdblabel.com in the description where you can get this shirt as well as the bean. You did. Shout out to Major Minus. Oh, you sharp, love. I like you. I'll keep you around. He writes, peace to the saints. Danny writes, peace to the saints. TJ Too Smooth writes, I noticed when Sneak Ho was on Tate's show, he was just doing Andrew Tate impersonations the whole time. Did I say Tate was his daddy? You ever see how a little boy walk just like his dad?
Telling these red pillars, just say you're gay, bro, is the same left homophobia as the Pete Buttigieg shit thoughts. Wait, what? First of all, no, because I'm bi. I don't have anything against gay people. 2, no, I'm hating them on their insecurities. I'm not making fun of them for actually being gay. I don't think Pete Buttigieg is insecure about being gay, right? The joke isn't, haha, you're gay, and being gay is bad. The joke is your masculinity is so fucking fragile that you've managed to 180 it into sounding like the least masculine thing you consider, which is homosexuality, right?
Daddy, little boy,
like when you're
literally
when you've built up this whole mental fortification for why it's lame to live with your wife, but it would be cool instead to live with a bunch of high-value men and work together on projects. That's fucking hilarious.
Daddy and want to be just like his daddy. His daddy is a superhero to him. And that's precisely what you see with Sneako. Ain't it sad? But here's the sadder part. Before he was in the presence of Andrew Tate, he was doing Andrew Tate impressions. But then he was doing Andrew Tate impressions to deride and to insult Andrew Tate. For this is his nature. It is a feminine nature, a nature of jealousy and weakness, and it shall be further exposed as we progress.
Do you get paid to go on Fresh and Fit?
Huh?
Just an exposure, my
Saint
friends.
writes, I thought that was cringy and eventually wondered why Tate didn't smack him. LOL. Peace to the Saints. Apparently, Tate is a magnanimous man. Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect. I'd have probably had to reach back and invent a new backslap that'd parked him like a Cadillac. Shout out to Sugar Free. Saint DS writes, this is mad weird. You're roasting Sneeko, but Captain Stinky Cock is watching you live on his channel, and he tried to act like he didn't know you. Oh, so the guy who said he didn't know me, he's watching this stream right now live on his channel. How funny is that? Sad. These people lie. They lie. I just rely on the truth because on this side, the truth is good. I like the truth of my life. I like the truth of who I am. You dig?
You dig.
Let's stay focused. Major Mind and Soul writes, please call him Hubie, Saints. Hubie. Joe Cole writes, blue-haired booty bandit is reacting to your content right
Oh my god, I
now.
can't.
He's
invincible.
reacting to my live video as I'm live, but he doesn't know who I am. How? How's that possible?
He's a lisp and
Oh,
a
I'm
neck
lagging
roll
right
away
now.
from a diva.
Oh, that's a pity. Okay. Life is Brian writes, keep giving these nerds that work. Peace to the Saints. Jay Vice writes, peace to the Saints. Tuition for the wake. Cowards gather in groups. Warriors have the ability to stand alone. Man, I'm giving out bars, man. Somebody drop a flex bomb, drop a DJ Clue bomb for that. You dig? Yes, indeed. Ah. Video keeps freezing. That's a pity. That's a real pity. Let me know if video is good. If it's not, I'll try to change internet source. He writes, I'm not seeing much lag. Cool. Well, then let's get this work. So here's Sneeko right here. Let's get into this one.
Time went on.
I love how he's got like
I
a
don't think
nickname for
anyone
everything.
would change their opinions to the extent that Sneeko did in such a short period of time without having a monetary incentive to do so. It's not a coincidence that he only started wearing these sunglasses indoors after Tate blew up. It's not a coincidence that he started smoking.
Wait, hold on. What we got here? I missed some things. I don't want you guys to miss any of this because we gonna get him.
Confidence. Here is Sneeko's initial reaction to.
Okay, now listen to this.
Listen
Saints,
up, guys.
Listen and
Saints.
focus right here.
Listen up, guys.
Focus. This is his first reaction to Andrew Tate and Tristan. This is how he talked about them off rip. Now, I want you guys to measure this up with my first reaction to Sneeko. I played you my first reaction to Sneeko. What did I do? I said, I want to pronounce his name correctly. I called him a gentleman. I said he's probably successful. All very complimentary things, even though I knew nothing of him. That's how a gentleman, interacts with a man or referencing another man's name whom he doesn't know. You show respect because you're a respectable person.
Listen up, guys.
Now listen how
Listen,
he
guys.
engages his first view of Andrew Tate and Tristan.
Andrew and Tristan Tate when they first started to blow up on social media.
I got the Bugatti, I got the jet. It's true, but no.
Of course he hates
Of
us.
course, but it's just an amazing.
I got a jet. I got a. See, this one, I don't know, man. Like these help.
See? Now, why is he so mad that they're talking about they have a jet and a Bugatti? Shouldn't you be happy to see someone prospering? I know I am. I'm happy to see Andrew Tate on private jets. Why? Because I've been on private jets. It's great. And he has the top of the line private jets. You heard me? Yeah. Top of the line stuff. It's beautiful to see. You see, because I enjoy similar luxuries, I appreciate it, and I'm happy to see him enjoy even greater luxuries. But when you don't, when you're jealous, you have something bad to say. Let's hear what else this hater has to say.
Oh no.
Self-help dudes are just are too full of themselves. Like, why are you yelling about your jet on the podcast?
A few moments later.
People text me like, oh, so you just think like you just have money and you think you're so good looking and smart and fun, you think you're the man, right? And I'm like, yeah, bruh, yeah. I do.
Oh, wow, that's really strange. So you just tried to accuse Andrew Tate of being cocky, talking about his appearance and talking about his money and saying he's the man. Then you turn right around and say that you have money and you have a good appearance and that you're the man. It's okay when you do it, but when Andrew Tate does it, it's no bueno. So you insult him when he does it, and then you do the same thing on a live session looking dead into the camera. I see. This is what we call hypocrisy. This is what we call being fake and phony. He has no integrity because he's not a man and he's not manly. And as we talk more, we're going to find out that, like Molestany, he is indeed a sodomite. Huh?
Molestany.
Lack of self-awareness in somebody like that.
Base.
It's actually almost an impressive lack of self-awareness. Someone like that. Look at someone like me. As accomplished as I am.
Molestany.
All right, bro. Like, as accomplished I am with the genetic gifts of a man and the physical
I also want you guys to observe something. Observe how Sneako puts his hands.
All right, bro. Like, as accomplished I am with the genetic gifts.
So you see how Sneako puts his hand into that common formulation that people will do. Like if you took Toastmasters, which is like a club that teaches you how to do public speaking, they teach you how to do this when you're at P or at ease stance. This is something I saw Sneako doing. I saw a photo of Sneako and he was doing this exact thing, which he learned from who? Andrew Tate. Come on. It's sick and sad.
Of a man and the physical superiority of my body. So why are you like, bro? You're wearing a shiny fucking bomber gold jacket with open and sunglasses on?
I got you right where I want you, little nigga. Go ahead, say shit.
You look like a video game character. You look like what a 12-year-old would pick as his GTA.
Now, one thing I will say, I thought that was funny. He said he looked like a GTA character. I thought that was funny. That's nice, Sneako. Very nice, Sneako. High quality hating, Sneako. I love it. Oh,
But here's, I think it's pretty obvious at that time.
wait. You guys are gonna love this. He was just hating on Andrew Tate, right? Right. Y'all, you guys are gonna love this. First, let me take a pause for the cause.
Pause.
Shout out to Joshua. He writes, "Peace of Saints. This live was too good to miss. Sending tuition and supporting the work. Thanks for being remarkable and inspiring men. Love your sense of humor. I appreciate that. You dig? And that's what I do. I inspire men." Shout out to P. Crawley writes, "Peace to the Saints. Appreciate you." And Survivor writes, "You need a real technologist to fix the lag." This is a hater right here, but I appreciate him sending in his.
Why would he be a
$2.
hater? He's
I read that
praising for being a
because, I know
technologist.
you might not have that extra $4 to get to the $6 it takes for me to read this out loud. Me being a magnanimous leader and a warrior king, I wanted to show you love. You heard me? You're welcome. And I find it funny that a person as broke as you only have $2 when it's really a $6 minimum. Person
But you
as broke
still
as
read
you
it. You're
would
so
say,
mad.
"Oh, there's internet lag." Well, here's the
Oh
difference.
no.
You're at home in your mom's basement watching me on your TV, my boy. I'm in Latvia. You probably don't know where that is on a map. Why am I in Latvia? Because I'm on my 4th passport and I've went damn near everywhere else. So I just got to show up to random places, okay? When you get your fucking money up, then you come for me. But for now, you work on getting them other $4, okay? Because it's the last freebie I'm going to give you, broke ass, all right? But it's love, though, my boy. It's love. Shout out to Lil Cash Kid. He writes, "Message from P. Crawley, 513, peace to the saints." Appreciate that. Oh, yes, indeed. Peace to the saints. Appreciate you.
Peace
That's
to
love.
the saints,
Now,
guys.
you guys want to see one of the worst wannabes?
Uh-oh.
I want to be Andrew Tate. He's the top fake, huh? Let's see. This is the guy who was hating on him. Let's see.
Time, that's actually how he felt about them. But here's Sneako less than a year later.
What color's your Hellcat?
Loser.
I don't know, man.
Loser. He rides up, opens the door. "What color is your Hellcat? I'm Hubert. What color is your Hellcat?" What kind of fucking loser Can somebody tell me how much a Hellcat is? I don't even fucking know because it's such like it's some basic shit. You heard me? Like that's some basic shit. Like that don't even register when I'm car shopping. I wouldn't even consider some shit like that. What the fuck does that cost? I'm pretty sure that I blow that in the space of a month. Somebody tell me what the fuck that costs. $90K? You fucking serious? $90,000 and you fucking with me? Boy, I should whoop your mama's ass. I should beat this shit out your mama. You think you're flossing in a $90,000 car? You're a fucking dweeb. Wow.
Is there? I wonder if there's like a Kiwi farm store on this guy or something. I feel like I'm pretty sure he's like a full-on scammer based on what we've seen so far. The way that he presents himself, the fake jewelry his fake dying friend was selling, and all that shit. But I'm curious if somebody's done like a full write-up on like this guy's like existence. There's got to be somewhere because this guy's got to be like one of the biggest fucking lol cows of like the RedTube community, just in terms of how he interacts and everything. Like this guy probably lives in like $120,000 house that he's got like a 45-year mortgage on, and then he spends every bit of disposable income he gets renting, like to be on a boat or a private jet or whatever, just so he can take pictures for his fucking shit. Yeah.
You broke some bitch. Oh, not bro. I got
Or not RedTube, sorry, Red Pill.
of my cars. I have one car that could get me two of your cars. Get the fuck out of here, you bumberclot, bum broke booty bandit, butt busting, butt buddy having bum bastard. You what? What?
Looks an awful lot like this, Sneako.
Well, what color's your Bugatti?
And look, that's clearly a joke. But what's not a joke is the fact that Sneako intentionally became a
Oh, there he is. Let me enlarge that. Oh, goodness. Wow. Wow. No. Marquette, are you saying that Sneako's trying to become Andrew Tate at such a level where he's like, I'm going to wear Andrew Tate sunglasses. I'm going to wear I'm going to stand just like Andrew Tate, my idol, my daddy. Yes. I'm going to smoke a cigar just like Andrew Tate. I'm going to drive up and say, what color is your Bugatti? Except I don't have a Bugatti. What color is your Hellcat? Just like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate starter pack. Engage. Andrew Tate starter pack. But if this motherfucker don't start a goddamn Amazon product, Andrew Tate starter pack, with all the instructions he followed, this shit is amazing. Wow. This motherfucker is a real Xerox bootleg
Beast to the tames.
photocopy
Love
Walmart
me some taints on my
generic
chin.
ass dollar store ass version.
My God, dude.
We got Andrew
He's
Fake.
so mad.
Not Andrew Tate, Andrew Fake. Wow. This dude is a loser if I ever saw one. Now, one thing I want you guys to measure up, since he want to measure up with the big dog. Okay, so you sucking another grown man's meat paws, and you're trying to imitate somebody else. You want to dress like them, drive like them, talk like them. Who am I imitating? Who'd I come on the scene and try to be like? Oh, wait. It's the big homie, the one and only. None before, none to come. One of one, you dig?
You dig?
And my name ring bells around the world. You hear me? You could go to my neighborhood and various other neighborhoods, and they know the big homie. Sneak Ho, I doubt we could get across your block and somebody got something good to say about you. He's a
I
fucking
hate people
loser,
shitting
boy.
on
Look
Sneako
at
for
you
changing.
sitting there
His whole
making a
YouTube
goddamn
persona
triangle
pre-streaming was
around
self-discovery
your
and changing.
inadequate manhood.
Hope he comes back to that.
Wow.
Why, my boy? Skinny ass. If you gonna learn from Andrew Tate, why don't your ass learn how to lift up a goddamn weight? You skinny bastard. Little scrawny little devil.
Why are you watching
now
this? It's
I
so
see
boring.
why he had to let his girl go sleep with another dude. You heard me? He couldn't pipe her down right. You heard me? He ain't holding down enough weight. Yeah, he couldn't max her out. Man, send that little raggedy bitch my way, man. I'll tune her up, send her back happy. You
Jesus.
little weirdo.
Omar version.
Wait, time out. Look at this dude. I know a bald hair when I see a bald hair. Why the hairs on this motherfucker's chin look like they came straight off my ball sack? This motherfucker done got a pubic hair transplant into his fucking face. What kind of low testosterone some bitch can't grow facial hair? This little motherfucker is ludicrous to think he fucking with me. Nigga got bald hair on his face. This shit ridiculous.
Of Andrew Tate. Obviously, he changed as time went on, but I don't think anyone would change their opinions to the extent that Sneako did in such a short period of time without having a monetary incentive to do so. It's not a coincidence that he only started wearing these sunglasses indoors after Tate blew up. It's not a coincidence that he started smoking cigars.
Oh, is that Sneako now smoking cigars? Come on. This shit ain't right. This shit ain't right at all. You see, when I do things, it's fucking iconic and legendary. You heard me?
I wonder if this guy has like
phrases.
schizophrenia or some
Google
shit.
Me
Holy
personally,
shit.
I wouldn't take this level of disrespect and get 30 million plus hits. It's me. I originated that. You heard me?
30
You
million
never
plus
became
hits
a meme
on what
of anything
platform?
that you thought of. You're just a gimmick. You mimic. That's all you are, little buddy. You're not even a real person, little buddy. You don't all 1 million pounds of that fake shit don't measure up to 1 ounce of this real shit, huh? Come on now, boy.
Right after Tate blew up. It's not a coincidence that they both sell a $50 a month course on how to make money.
Damn, boy. You selling courses too now? That's wild crazy, because we gonna play a clip of when Sneako was saying that, oh, selling courses is a scam. Oh, this should remind you of how I roasted Molestany, because he said selling NFTs are a scam. Then he turned around and started selling NFTs. That's why I always remind you, deal with those who have integrity. They can't be bought by the dollar. They can't be influenced by a harlot. I've displayed that throughout an entire lifetime. Before the internet, during the internet, and if the internet cut off, after the internet. I've only been one person my whole life, and that one person is called a boss. Huh?
Jeez.
This loser is now selling a course after telling people that those who sell courses are fraudsters. And here's the worst part. He said, well, gee, what's Andrew Tate doing? Oh, Andrew Tate's charging $50? Well, I guess that's what I'll do. A fucking nerd out here, man.
Online, despite this being Sneako's initial take on Hustlers University.
You don't need Hustlers Academy. You don't need this.
Oh, and by the way, just shout out to the phoniness that you guys see so consistently. This is the kind of phoniness you see with DJ Fatademics. You heard me? You see with Molestany, Mr. Zestany himself. This is phoniness. Why is it he's trying to act like he doesn't know the name of Andrew Tate's Hustlers University? I mean, shit, you know everything else about Andrew Tate. Motherfucking Sneako. Andrew Tate's penis is 8.5 inches long. I know for sure. Don't ask me how I know. Probably because it's in your goddamn mouth all the time, boy. Trying to act like he don't know the name of it. He gonna call it Hustlers Academy. Listen to the phoniness. Here we go.
Initial take on Hustlers University.
You don't need Hustlers Academy.
Wow. You don't need Hustlers Academy? Oh, so you're pretending as though you don't know what it's called. I get it. I get it. Okay. You're a phony fuck. I understand.
Nico's initial take on Hustlers
Damn,
University.
phony fuck.
Hustlers Academy.
He paused every 10 seconds. He's got to get through the list of like 700 insults that he written down so that he can make it through to the end before the end of the stream.
If you join my course, don't join a course and expect to learn everything. They're not going to solve your problems. You need to seek out that information for yourself.
5 minutes later.
I want to teach you everything I know about how to make money online. From the back end, from the editing side, from Photoshop, how to freelance.
I make a lot.
Hold on, bruh. Hell nah. So he was just saying, did you hear that shit too? Did you hear him saying you don't need a course to teach you how to do this, this, and this? And then they like cut to the next clip. Hey, I'm gonna teach you everything I know about making money online, how to do Photoshop. I was like, bruh. And then your broke ass is walking down the street in New York. Like, that don't look boss to me. That don't look player to me. You heard me? Yeah, like if you want to look player, go check out my Instagram and like scroll your dumb ass through all them countries I've been through, and then click on Monaco and see me at the fucking same place that you know, Kanye West be at when he's in Monaco, and then go to Italy and hit Positano and see me staying at the same place that Kevin Hart was at, and then scroll through and look at Saint City, Las Vegas.
It's like, look at how insecure he is. Like, he has to model himself off. Like, this guy probably, assuming he actually does this and it's not all like fucking just fake pictures at random hotels, which I wouldn't put it past him. Like, this guy probably goes to other countries if he manages to scrape the money by on his scam YouTube shit and be like, okay, I'm gonna find the hotel that these celebs stayed at so that I take pictures of the hotels that they stayed at so then it looks like I'm rich like they're rich. Like, holy shit, like the level of insecurity is unbelievable. My God.
Vegas and see me staying in a suite better than Neo's. We're neighbors, buddy. You ain't on my fucking level, you broke bastard. Over here talking about, I'll teach you everything I know about making money. Motherfucker, first make enough money to get you a foreign. Yeah, get you a foreign whip and a foreign bitch. And when you do that, then you'll be on my level. At the entry level, though. You heard me? At the entry level. Next thing you know, this motherfucker gonna have an Amazon Saint Center starter pack. This motherfucker gonna be out here wearing all my shit, talking about Peace of the Saints. Because that's how these guys are. They hop on whatever dick is jumping. You heard me? Whoever appears to be popping, they just hop on that. This dude's a fucking nerd. Shout out to the folks supporting the work. Let me address some of these super chats. May I acknowledge Balma Cody? He writes, chill, MDB. I'm still at work. Bruh, put your headphones in. You fuck around, get fired playing this shit out loud. Mintuition writes, tuition from Mintuition. Let me know next time you are in Miami, Marquette. I have a $50,000 state-of-the-art podcast studio you can use for content if you want. Appreciate the content, inspiration. I appreciate that, Boston. If you hear I'm in the city, definitely bang my line. We got a link up. I appreciate the love. Joe Lacudo writes, Sneeko stole Tate's flow, word for word, bar for bar. The meat writing is crazy. I tend to agree. Shout out to 3 Bright
Is it
7.
Farrah's apartment?
Peace to the
True.
Saints. Thank you for everything you've done for the world. You hear me? I'm not just babbling on the internet. For the world, changed my life 360 degrees for the better. I ordered a t-shirt a year ago. I ordered a t-shirt. T-shift.
Do you think these are real people sending super chats? It's hard to say. This space has a lot of money. One of the things I was talking to Farrah about is whether or not our show should be live or pre-recorded, and she wants to do pre-recorded because she likes the ability to like control stuff and post more, like to cut out dead space or whatever. But I feel like these live shows
You
in
should
these spaces
painstating to
are
read all of your manifestos and turn them into audible books.
True. I feel like these live shows like print money like crazy in this space. It's unbelievable. Like if you look at like Fresh and Fit, these guys are making like, what is it, like over $10,000 a night in super chats and shit? I don't know.
A T-shift. I'm assuming that he meant T-shirt. Maybe, I don't know. When will it arrive? If you're serious and not joking, email support. Email me at marquettes.com.
You doing red pill shit? Hopefully not much. I want to get out of this shit.
And I don't know if you're joking or if that's a typo.
It's just boring.
But we'll get you taken care of.
Do it constantly and forever.
Now, here's the funny thing, Saints. I want you guys to start challenging these guys who say they're helping men and say, how, Sway? How, Sway? Oh, somebody put that was a troll. Okay, beautiful. Okay, that makes sense. Here's the thing. When I say that I help men and women and children and families, I can take you through a whole career of that having been the case. I can start when I was working at an after school program in LA, the youngest employee that they ever had on payroll, earning awards. I can then take you to doing Teach for America in the worst schools in America in Baltimore, Maryland. I can then take you to me founding multiple nonprofits to help impoverished families in Baltimore, Maryland. And then I can take you to an additional nonprofit I started to help troubled male youth in Baltimore, Maryland. And then I can take you to a number of corporations with offices around the world giving salaries to people who need it. I can take you to me getting awards by the Global Good Fund for my altruistic works in the field of education globally, not in America, but around the world. I can take you to a number of things. Oh yeah, and also distinguished alumnus of the Johns Hopkins University. How do you get an award of being a distinguished alumnus of one of the best universities in the world? It's from actually doing things to help people in the real world. It's not from babbling on the internet. You fucking losers come on here and babble on the internet and like that's your full-time job. That's cool. But don't ever measure up your shit to me because I'm actually doing things in the real world. You're just trying to collect people's fucking money. And the reason we know this to be the case, what do? Selling courses? That's no good. You don't need a course. Oh, by the way, I'm selling this course for $50. We don't believe you. You have no integrity.
Money online. Back end, from the editing side, Photoshop, how to freelance.
I make a lot of videos on scammers and fake gurus, but even my take on courses in general isn't even close to as extreme as his take before his grift started. Even if you're Sneako's biggest fan, you should still be able to admit Sneako is essentially just Taco Tate.
Bro, stop calling me Taco Tate. Stop calling me.
Oh, why they call that man Taco Tate? Taco Tate, is he Latino? He doesn't look Latino to me. Looks like Bruno Mars to me. Knockoff version.
Without them ever having any sort of concrete and solid evidence.
That's exactly what it is.
See, I would have bet $1,000 that's conspiracy theories. Now, I'm not a very conspiratorial and the conspiracy narratives.
Me, like, not wanting to have kids have to do with my vaccination.
Now let's go into the next piece
Oh, hey.
with Sneako. This one you're gonna love. Can you guys imagine a guy like Sneako who weighs about the same weight as a Taiwanese hooker? A guy like Sneako, skinny as he is, getting tough and gangster. Can you imagine gangster Sneako? Can y'all imagine gangster, what's his name, Hubert? Gangster Huey? Well, here we go. Here we go. Yes, we have gangster.
Every time he talks, I think about the guy in the hospital trying to sell his watches Destiny
but
Pepe.
he gets the fuck out of Sneako. This motherfucker look like he's the last member of the Bee Gees. Motherfucker look like he's a Jesus Christ lookalike. This motherfucker dissed the shit out of Sneako while wearing a jacket that says moist. He got his shit unzipped with no chest hairs and dissed the shit out of Sneako. Here we go.
And showcasing the reasons why I don't respect you. But unfortunately, I failed to calculate just how much of a sensitive fucking loser you are. Because this hurt your feelings to such a high degree it's become like an
what would kick off
Armageddon
of
in your
yes?
brain.
Religion arc. Political
3
pressure,
months,
resurgence of
continue to
Satan,
melt
panic,
down
etc.
about this.
Appreciate the content.
Wow,
Makes
for sure
more
you would.
sense because Sneako's a bitch. Okay.
Damn.
Here we go. This is Sneako's reaction to the Jesus Kid basically roasting him, right? Jesus Kid did a little roast. Sneako got hurt as he does, just like he got hurt when I spoke some facts. He got hurt.
Wait, what?
Check this out. Oh, by the way.
Oh, I can't do this.
May I acknowledge Ron Silver, who came in via Cash App. Shout out to Teddy Fresh with the bowler alert. He writes,
Bowler
"Peace to the
alert.
Saints, iOS Internet of Suckers." You ain't never like, oh, he came back with another bowler alert. Shout out to the ballers. He writes, when did it become cool to listen to cucks? Bro, I'm still trying to figure out. Like how, I don't even like my girl making eye contact with dudes. Your girl's getting fucked by dudes and you're right next to her. I'm just imagining him holding her hand like she giving birth. Motherfucker holding her hand for moral support and shit while she getting railed. He wiping sweat off her forehead and shit while she getting blew out. I'm just imagining she gets skeeted on. Sneako's there just like, let me get that off. Sneako cleaning the skeet off of her face. It's fucking disgusting. Unreal. Now here's Sneako after the hippie ball.
Destiny,
that
I saw you
like
on
he in
Tempest
the
a while back.
BGs.
I check out your live streams now and then. We disagree on a lot, but what is this molestiny crap? Is it because of the false accusation recently?
It's just because molestiny and destiny sound similar. That's it.
Staying alive. You can tell by the way I walk. I'm a lady. You ever heard that? That shit is a classic, huh? Anyways, the motherfucker from the BGs then dissed the shit out of Sneako, and this is his reaction. You wouldn't believe it. Check this shit out.
You remember? Yeah. Like I said, I feel like he probably spent some money to he'll rent this and then he gets people to take videos for him so it looks like he's out shopping and shit, like on his private helicopter or something. But you know that he's paying money to rent shit like this, right? Just look at this guy's background. He looks like he goes to a Super 8 motel to record his shit. Where the fuck are you, dude?
No fear.
dear, dear. The Lear will have me near in an instance. But first, let me have one of my assistants text my mistress and tell her I have to go to the dentist. My to-do list is endless. Shopping for you.
It's literally a Blade. It's a helicopter Uber service. Oh, Blade. I wonder how much this costs. Go anywhere with Blade Charter. Those bags are 100% empty. Oh, maybe. I take Blade from New Jersey to JFK Airport. It's about $199. No car to pick them up. It's just a shuttle bus. Yeah, well, it sounds like that's what you book. So, like, let's say South Florida to New York. I don't fucking know. JFK. What is the range on a helicopter? Could a helicopter fly like 100 or like a few hundred miles? Or I have no idea how much fuel they carry. Like, you probably couldn't do a helicopter flight from like New York to Florida, could you? No. Okay. Yeah. $300 miles max. No scheduled or proposed flights. May start to choose another day. From $20,000 for entire aircraft. Jesus. Oh, this would be to charter a private aircraft for an entire group of people, huh? I wonder how many seats are there? Do Connecticut to New York, that's a really common flight for this type of service. It's 12 seats. Can I just... Is this a helicopter or a plane? I don't know. This looks like a plane. $10+ is actually economically viable if everybody pays their share. I mean, it's viable, but it's still expensive because I'm pretty sure you're paying. I think you can get first class from Miami to. From Miami to like JFK. I'm sure you could get a first class seat for like less than $1,500. No, am I crazy? That might be wrong. I'm not sure actually. Let's check. I think it's about 2.5K. No shot. Domestic? Really? Yeah, you can do... This is Miami to New York. This is Miami to JFK. Yeah, no, you could do this for 1,000. Jets would be better for longer flights. First class is super pricey the longer the distance. Maybe. Is that business or first class? It says first class. Unless this is per leg. This should be for the cost of the... Yeah, $1,000. That's actually not bad at all. Wait, what was I looking at for this? No, fuck. Give me more information on this. I'm just curious. How many seats is this? Nice fucking website. Charter a helicopter for your next fresh and fit appearance. That would be fucking hilarious.